There is one role in the modern industry that is under big pressure, more than ever. And it is not the role of the CEO, it is not the role of the operations director, it is actually the quality manager, and most of them are struggling quietly. We often assume that the quality manager problem is mainly operational, audits, certifications, non-conformities. But research and industry insights report a broader story. Studies from ASQ and other management journals show that quality leaders today face pressure in several recurring areas: speed to market, global supply chains, documentation load, digital transformation, cross-functional alignment, and providing business value. Actually, in many organizations, the systems that are designed to guarantee quality have become some of the biggest barriers to achieving it. Come with me to explore these issues.
Welcome to Advanced Quality Programs with Juan Navarro. In this podcast, we're going to dive deep into the world of quality and leadership philosophies.
Let's begin with the main challenges. First, the speed to market. Time to market targets are tightening, product cycles are shorter, and governance often struggles to keep up. Quality processes start to look like obstacles until something fails. And when it fails, the first person they call is actually the quality manager. Second is the global supply chain. Suppliers across multiple countries with different standards and different regulations increase the variability and the risk. One faulty part in Asia can become the recall crisis in Europe, and you as a quality manager are in the middle, coordinating audits and controls across time zones and systems that were never designed for this level of complexity. Many quality managers report spending most of their time, most of their weeks documenting, updating reports, and maintaining evidence for audits instead of improving their processes. Systems that are built for traceability can easily turn in bureaucracy and slow their team down. Now, digital transformation. Organizations talk about quality 4.0, AI, and predictive dashboards, but many quality teams still rely on their spreadsheets and fragmented tools. The gap between what leadership expects and the tools people actually have is really huge. Now, cross-department alignment. Quality speaks one language. Operations, finance, and sales speak another. Research on cross-functional collaborations show that misalignment between functions is a major barrier to successfully implement quality initiatives and for continuous improvement. When nobody translates what's between those words, improvement projects will die in the meeting, which brings us to the next, providing value. If quality is seen only as a compliance group, it becomes the cost center instead of something of value. Studies on quality strategy highlight that when quality is not clearly linked to the business outcome, customer satisfaction, risk reduction, and profitability actually are damaged. It is one of the first areas to face cuts. These problems are not completely new. What is new is that more of the research and the practice now point to different ways of dealing with them, not just through tools, but through mindset and leadership. The good news is there's a better response, and something that I actually try to explain to everybody that I work with. The starting point is very simple. Quality is not a department. It is a way of thinking, a mindset. When a quality manager understands this, they stop being seen as the process police and start becoming the architect of improvement. That shift changes how people listen, how decisions are made, and how the role itself is valued. And this is what I practice. 3 principles that can change the role. 1. Real continuous improvement and not just certification. Research on lean and continuous improvement shows that small, ongoing, measurable changes create a more sustainable performance than one of compliance efforts. Certification is a snapshot. Continuous improvement is a movie. When you apply real Kaizen, small, frequent, data-driven changes, you don't need to rely only on external audits to prove value. The results will speak for themselves. Now, the second is the agility applied to quality. Studies on product development and operations show that organizations that can learn and adapt quickly perform better in dynamic markets. Agility in quality doesn't mean cutting corners. It means designing the system that can inspect, adapt, and respond in shorter cycles. If your quality system can't adjust within weeks, it's already behind the market. Now, the human factor and the psychological safety. Research on psychological safety and team learning shows that people speak up about errors and risks when they feel safe, respected, and heard. If your team hides mistakes, it is because they are afraid of blame and not method like Six Sigma or Lean or any other will save you from the problem. Quality starts with trust and the psychological safety of your team. Finally, the pressure on quality managers is real, but it is the opportunity also for you as a manager or as a leader or as a strategist. The industry no longer needs leaders who only know about audits and how to pass them. It needs people who understand that quality is a strategy, not paperwork. For anyone feeling trapped between bureaucracy and pressure for results, the way forward is not simply to work longer hours. It is to rethink the role they are in, redesigning their system and their lead in quality as a strategic function. And that's all for today's episode. Thank you for your support on my books, The Quality Mindset, Life Quality Projects, and the Principles of Quality. If you found this helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more of these practical strategies. Before you go, stay excellent, keep improving, and let's keep advancing quality together.
One small change triggers everything. Watch how agile thinking works. Inspect, adapt, repeat. Each step builds the next, creating confident, unstoppable momentum. This is The Quality Mindset by Juan Navarro. Get your copy now.